Hi, it's Pastor Steve. Thanks again for joining the video blog today, and I hope these are blessing you and encouraging you. Let's talk today about the subject of marriage. You know, we could spend like the rest of our life talking about how do I deal with issues in marriage, but you know, God's given you relationships, and He's given you a marriage relationship, and sometimes there's a lot of arguments that can come, there's a lot of stress that can come, but you know, you got to go back and recognize what God has done for you. And I know that there can be challenges, but be the person you see yourself being in that marriage relationship. Sometimes the flesh wants to get in. Here's a tip I give people. Do the opposite of what your flesh wants to do. In the sitcom Seinfeld, there's an episode where George Costanza decides that everything he's ever done wrong in his life hasn't worked, so he's going to do the opposite. And if you do the opposite of what doesn't work, then it would turn out right. You know what? Maybe that's a good idea for your life. Things that the flesh wants to do, you want to yell, you want to scream, you want to try to do it in your flesh. Here's what I ask people. How's that working for you? It's not working very well, is it? So you know what? Do the opposite of what your flesh wants to do in the marriage relationship. And instead of blowing up and getting all crazy and mad, why don't you do this? Why don't you speak a kind word? Why don't you stop in the middle of that and say, you know what we need to do? We need to pray. And I know that that seems radical, but what would happen if the two of you would just take hands right then and just start praying together? It doesn't have to be like a 20-minute prayer. A 30-second prayer might help you. But get over that. Come on, you're better than that. I believe this. I'm going to talk about this later on. Man, we're called to live at a higher level. So operate at the level you see yourself. Make sure you're doing that. Do the opposite of your flesh. Don't give in. Don't give away your joy. Don't give away your peace. Have a happy home. For men watching this, there's an old saying that says, happy wife, happy life. I hope you're having that. Tune in next time. Thanks again. Make your life better starting today. We'll see you next time.